Hey folks, Merry Christmas. This is Tim Ball, Atlanta Realtor, coming to you from right in the in-town area of Atlanta, just a couple blocks from the Atlanta Beltline, right on the old 4th Ward Park. And you know, normally we talk about neighborhoods that are walkable, bikeable, family friendly, where you can park that car and enjoy life. But this is our special Christmas edition. You can tell that because I got my Christmas sweater on right now. We're going to do a Beltline ride that I did 2 days ago and show you some of my favorite spots on the Atlanta Beltline. So stay tuned. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And do me a favor, share this video with 500 or 600 of your favorite friends on Facebook. We're going to start our Beltline ride this morning at the intersection of Monroe Drive and the Beltline. If you go north on the Beltline, you'll enter into Piedmont Park, which is a whole separate video. But we're going to turn south and just look at some of my favorite spots. Right across the street at Park Tavern, there's some paid parking there, good spot to park, unload your bicycles, and take a ride over to the Midtown Promenade Shopping Center, right on Monroe Drive. In the back, you'll find Trader Joe's, and I probably don't have to tell you a lot about Trader Joe's. My favorite part of Trader Joe's is 2 Buck Chuck, but the problem is 2 Buck Chuck wine is not $2 anymore, but there's still some great selections of wines at Trader Joe's. Go around to the back of the shopping center and you'll hit Landmark's Midtown Art Cinema. Now, if you're like me and you don't want to see shoot 'em up kind of films, but don't mind something with maybe French and a little subtitles, something that has a little meaning to the plot, you'll find those kind of movies at Lowe's Midtown Art Cinema. Check it out. Now, if you pull around to the front and drive towards the Beltline, just right across the street, you'll run into Woody's Cheesesteaks, a spot you can't miss on the Beltline. It's got that fare of hot dogs, hamburgers, fries, and a cold beer, but try the cheesesteaks. Woody's Cheesesteaks is a great spot. And just past Woody's Cheesesteaks is the Midtown Butcher Shop. If you're a vegetarian, don't bother. But if you're a meat eater like me and you're looking for a fantastic steak, a beautiful pork chop, or some organic chicken, take a walk through the Midtown Butcher Shop. You know, we got our Christmas steak there this year. Then, as we turn south on the Beltline, one of the first spots we'll hit is where Drury Street runs into the Atlanta Beltline. Mike is going to show you a photo of that, and that'll connect to all of those Ponce Highland neighborhoods, the ones we did in our last video where we talked about Drury Street, Greenwood Avenue, and St. Charles Avenue. If you're on your bike, it's worth the ride down those streets just to check them out. Then we'll continue further south and head towards Ponce City Market. Now, if you're from Atlanta, you've heard about Ponce City Market. You've probably been there. But if you're from out of town, Ponce City Market has turned into an Atlanta landmark. You know, it was built in the 1920s by Sears. It was their mail order center and a retail spot up until the mid-80s. But Jamestown Properties bought it in the early 90s, did a phenomenal job of renovation. You got to check it out. It's full of great shops, good places to eat. Up on the upper levels, there's still some apartments to rent and some great office space. And check out the rooftop patio, really an outstanding spot. And as you look across the Beltline from there, you'll find what used to be called Murder Kroger, but it's our new Kroger on the Beltline, and they too have a great deck. You can buy our brewski, or there's a Starbucks, great place to sit and people watch. And if you turn to your right, you'll see the Ford factory lofts. You know, Ford built a assembly line in Atlanta in 1922. From 1922 to 1942, they built Model A's and Model T's right on the Beltline. Well, it wasn't the Beltline then, it was just a railroad track that serviced those industrial spots. But now it's developed into apartments and great loft space. Now, as you head a little further south on the Beltline, you'll get to New Realm Brewing and a whole complex of good restaurants and great places to people watch. On the other end of that common space, you'll see Two Urban Licks, which is a super place for a lunchtime buffet. Another good place to sit out on the patio and people watch as folks walk down the Beltline. And we're going to finish this Beltline ride right at the intersection of Ralph McGill and the Beltline. There's some stairs that go down to Ralph McGill, but on the left you'll see the New Grape Lofts. Beautiful lofts. New Grape built this building in 1937, and it was converted in around 2002 into loft space. And there's some loft space for sale in there now. Check out our website, tball@kw.com. So again, if you like our videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share them with your friends, and stay tuned to our next video about the old Fourth Ward Park.